location of your emergency?
Something is happening. Something happened in our house. We don't know what.
What is the address of the emergency?
1122.
And tell me exactly what's going on.
One of the roommates has passed out, and she was drunk last night, and she's not waking up.
Okay.
Oh, and they saw some man in their house last night. Yeah.
What's wrong? She's not waking up.
On November 13th, 2022, the quiet town of Moscow, Idaho, was shaken to its core. 4 University of Idaho students were brutally murdered in their off-campus home. The case left the nation in shock, and for months it seemed as though the killer would never be caught. But in December, a breakthrough came when Bryan Kohberger, a 28-year-old Ph.D. student, was arrested. Now, months after his arrest, new developments are emerging, and today we are diving into the latest updates of the Bryan Kohberger case. Hello everyone, welcome back to The Search. My name is Lisa. If you have been following the case of Bryan Kohberger, you know how tense and confusing it can be. So in this video, we are going to break down the latest updates, what we know about Kohberger, and where the case stands today. So let's jump in, guys. A quick recap for anyone that is unfamiliar with this case. On November 13th, 2022, Madison Mogan, Kaylee Goncalves, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapman were found murdered in their off-campus home in Moscow. The crime scene was brutal, and investigators struggled to find any clues. That is until December 30th, when Bryan Kohberger was arrested in Pennsylvania. Bryan Kohberger, who was studying criminal justice at Washington State University, just across the state line, was arrested in connection with the killings. Authorities say DNA evidence played a crucial role in this capture. Kohberger allegedly left a trail that led directly to him, including a car scene near the crime scene and surveillance footage showing his presence around the time of the murders. While Kohberger's arrest was a relief to many, questions do remain. What motivated him to commit such a horrific crime? Why these victims? Investigators have hinted that Kohberger may have been targeted one of the victims, Kaylee, but so far, no clear motive have been revealed. At his first appearance in court, Kohberger appeared calm and collected, though the public couldn't help but feel unsettled by the mystery surrounding him. Some reports suggest that Kohberger may have been surveilling the victims for weeks before the murders, possibly even choosing his targets based on their social media profile. One of the most important pieces of evidence to surface was white Elantra, Kohberger's car. Investigators trace it back to Kohberger after a nationwide search for the vehicle, which was seen near the crime scene on the night of the murders. DNA recovered from the scene matched Kohberger's, sealing his connection to the crime. And here's where things even get more chilling, folks. Kohberger was reportedly studying criminology and criminal psychology, leading some to wonder if he was fascinated by the way things ended. Was he trying to outsmart law enforcement? Did he see that this is some kind of an experiment? In January, Kohberger was formally charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of burglary. But the case is far from over. The defense has already begun its strategy, claiming that Kohberger is innocent until proven guilty and that there are still many unanswered questions surrounding the evidence. At this stage, Kohberger's defense team will be looking for inconsistencies or weaknesses in the prosecution evidence. The DNA match, while crucial, is just one piece of the puzzle. They'll also be challenging everything from the investigation process to the forensic evidence. Meanwhile, the families of the victims are still grieving. Their voices have been heard in court, and they continue to fight for justice. But the road to the trial will be long, and many are still wondering what motivated this brutal attack. The case has captivated the country as the new details continue to surface. One thing is clear: this is just the beginning of what could be a very complex trial. So what is next? Kohberger's trial is set to begin soon, and it is promised to bring more shocking revelations. We'll be keeping a close eye on this case as we'll bring you the latest updates as they unfold. But what do you think? Do you believe Kohberger is guilty? What do you think his motive was? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates on this case. Thank you as always for watching. I will see you on the next search. Good night, everyone.